Yo, take 4 of the SCRINKCAST intro. Welcome back to the SCRINKCAST, episode 6. We're a little rusty. It has been 6 years since the last podcast. Who cares, dude? It's really just the SCRINKCAST right now. We are without Connor. If you guys remember Connor, the kink. The funny one, if you will. Yeah, you got a girlfriend now. I think he's too cool for us. Anyway, so I'm Riley. I'm here with Sal.
What's going on, everyone? This is Sal, back again once again. I bet you guys all missed my hour-long rants.
Dude, so the last episode was Dragon Ball Z Part 1. So let's pick up where we left off. Dude, what do you like about Dragon Ball Z?
What was the last thing I said in that video?
Dude, God bless anyone who made it to the end of that video.
Like, oh my god, bro, because I was fucking cooking.
Dude, wait, hold on. I wanted to get a notepad.
I could continue. We could talk about Dragon Ball Daima.
Oh, that's in my notes, dude.
Because are you fully caught up?
No,
because episode 5 dropped yesterday.
Yeah, I just finished episode 3.
Oh, so you're a couple episodes behind.
I am.
It's good, though. Not too much is going on. Episode 5 was actually pretty good. It had some good choreography for a fight.
Yeah.
It was really interesting.
I saw the fight in the bar. That's the last thing I saw.
Yeah, that was a good fight. So there's still like 2 more good fights till you catch up.
Okay, so they start fighting a little bit more guys.
A little bit more. It's nothing like Goku is still completely overpowered right now compared to the rest of the demons.
Word. Wait, yo, check this out.
Go ahead.
I was trying to burp. I couldn't get one off. It's gonna come in a minute though. Hold on. No, I don't gotta keep talking.
He's gonna vomit all over the mic, guys. Anywho, so Dragon Ball Daima, we're 5 episodes deep. The most recent episode followed Pansy. And
yeah.
It's tough to talk about because I don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah. I don't know who Pansy is, dude.
Yeah, like exactly. Like I don't want to.
Am I supposed to?
No.
Okay.
She's introduced at the end of episode 4.
Dude, so if we watch, talking about the last episode of the SCRINKCAST, which was, hold on, I'm just stroking out right now.
Dude, do we insert the intro?
Dude, I didn't yet. I'm gonna put it in when I edit this together.
Gotcha. That'll be a nostalgia.
When I edit out all our cuss words because we're adults now. July 4th. We put this up on the 4th of July.
I didn't even talk about the great country we live in.
Well, no, we probably recorded it like 3 weeks before.
We recorded it like a year prior. And there was a recorded part 2 that was also like an hour and a half.
Did we ever record part 2?
Yeah.
I feel like we would have put that out if we recorded it.
No, I think what happened is at that point we were done.
Yeah, we're retired from podcasting.
Yeah.
SCRINKCAST presents the 5th episode of our podcast series. We talk Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super for an hour, ramble for 30 minutes. Not much else to say. Tune in next week. What?
Sounds about right. No, bro, sounds about right.
Not much else to say. We talk for an hour and a half. Not much to talk about.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Well, all right. Let's look at the analytics of this, John. Okay. Anyway, how have you guys been for the last 6 years?
Yeah, dude, please leave a comment. Let us know if you guys were avid listeners back in the day.
Dude, we got a comment.
Did we?
I'm being honest. I'm being so honest with you. 2 years ago.
Nice. What'd they say?
I'll show you. But,
shout out to that guy or girl.
Impressions. We have 3. Views, 2. One of those is probably me clicking on this video right now.
Yeah, but that's okay. We don't gotta.
Unique viewers, 2.
We don't gotta introduce that.
Dude. This is probably the worst episode of the podcast.
The Dragon Ball Z one?
Average view duration, 8 seconds.
Okay, we had 2 views. We didn't really have much to go off of that.
That is funny.
We're just getting started. Dude. Listen, bro, we're just getting started. They don't know. Honestly, while we're here, bro, let's talk about how we were way ahead of the podcast train.
We were way ahead of the podcast.
Like, everyone and their mother has a podcast now, bro. And, like, one day we were just sitting down here.
I think about that a lot.
Like, everyone has a podcast. And a lot of people are doing great. And, like, we were, like, I can't say we were trailblazers because no one listened to us. But, like, we were ahead of the curve. Like, I think if we really stuck to it, we would not be famous or popular, but we would have, a 30 followers or some shit like that.
Dude, we needed to just put our heads down and do the pod.
It was hard because, like, eventually we would run out of, because we kind of, I don't want to say we limited ourselves on the podcast, but we kind of did because we were like, we're only going to talk about video games and anime.
I know.
And at the time, like, and still, like, you and Connor were not watching as much anime as me.
No.
So it was just me.
Yeah.
And you guys offered like obviously your own like because we did top 5s and stuff like that. And we talked about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that was
Bono.
That was kind of gay that we did that.
I
That was
thought-
kind of stupid. What is your guys' top 5?
Nah, bro. I think I think like for again, bro. Like there was no playbook on how to podcast. Like there's playbooks on how to podcast now.
Dude, I'm gonna say it was Joe Rogan and us. No one else was really doing pods at the time.
No, dude. You know what? I'm inclined to agree with you.
You know, a lot of people were doing radio shows. One of them.
Yeah, exactly. Like straight up, bro. Like we were the guys, and we're unappreciated.
I think heavily.
Like
I think
extremely
I agree with you.
unappreciated.
So this guy, who I think is
Mom, shout out Mom Jean's lover.
shout out Mom Jean's lover, dude. I think that's Aiden.
Aiden. Oh.
Yeah, dude, and he commented R.I.P. SCRINK 2 months ago.
You know that boy was checking back.
This is on 9ball 2. You know, I think it's still early enough in the video that we might get some people, you know, still listening. So
our
leave a
retention rate's
like.
gonna be 10 seconds.
Leave a like, dude, if you want to see 9ball 3. I was thinking about this. If we're bringing the pod back, I think we need to bring 9ball
We had
back.
plans for 9ball 3.
We probably did.
We just couldn't come up with enough challenges.
No, and I think we need to do it differently this time. I think if we do 9ball 3, we need to make a wheel of challenge, and we all collaborate. Because it was tough. 9ball 1, I think I wrote all the challenges for.
Yeah, well, we definitely...
And I ran out of ideas.
Connor and I didn't help you?
You did a little bit, but, you know...
Or at least me.
Like,
Connor was young.
I'm gonna let the listeners behind the curtain a little bit on SCRink, dude.
Go ahead.
I was much more involved in SCRink than you and Connor were. You guys did not care at all, dude.
Nah, dude,
Not to say you didn't care at all.
Yeah, I was down to ride for SCRink. I was there every you wanted to do it more.
Yes.
But like I was there for every video. I had come up with the 9ball idea.
I think so because we didn't even play 9ball.
Yeah, I had suggested and I taught you guys how to play 9ball. And I said we should do this. Yeah. And I said we should do like this, but add challenges to it. And then you guys were like, "Oh, cool." And then like you came up with it.
And not to say you guys like didn't bring things to the table or like weren't involved or anything. It was just I really cared about SCRink. Yeah. I was like, we're gonna take SCRink places, and you were like, this is dumb.
Well, it's
dumb.
Not that it's. I mean, it was like we were just having fun. Like it was dumb.
A little
fun.
bit closer to your face, bro.
It was just like dumb fun.
Oh, that was a little bit too much. So
you guys like this half ASMR podcast?
So, dude, I think you know what we should do, bro. Let's take them through how SCRink came to be.
The name, like how we got to the name.
No, I mean like how we started a group YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I think because this piggybacks off what we were just talking about, how you weren't really as like. SCRink wasn't so much your baby as it was mine. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not that I'm making myself sound like the brains of the operation, which I don't believe I was. But it was like, I was always thinking, oh, what are we doing for SCRink? What are we talking about on the podcast this week? Like, I was
active in the podcast.
You were active in the podcast?
I was coming up with topics and what we would talk about. Like, so we only released 5.
Yes.
But we had like 12 or 13 stockpiled.
I forget that sometimes, dude.
And we had like, because the first one is just like highlights from our like first 6.
I think it's like 8.
Yeah, that we didn't post. And like I came up, not alone, but like I brought like a lot of the, because we would do, so the way we structured the old podcast is we would show up with like 5 topics.
Yeah.
And it was 5 topics.
Or not even like segments.
Yes, exactly. And like we would either work together to find it out, or like Riley would come up with all 5, or I would come up with all 5.
Yeah.
And Connor would throw like a joke bit in there. Connor really wasn't like too into it.
And he was young.
He was young, exactly.
Connor was 12, 13.
Yeah, I mean, just go back. Wait till you guys hear Connor on episode 7 if he ever.
Oh my god, dude!
If he ever graces us with his presence, even though him and Riley still live in the same house. He is done with puberty. And so is Riley.
Yeah, you guys hear me? I sound like an adult now. I don't wear bandanas anymore.
Nah, dude, no, we moved on from that.
I do wear bandanas sometimes. But so I think the reason, and not to blow up your spot, because I know you're not going to like me talking about this.
Go ahead.
But I think the reason that you were kind of a little bit checked out on SCRink is because you were past your
YouTube Prime.
YouTube era.
No, I agree with you.
Because, like, the generation before us growing up, I want to be a movie star. I want to be a singer.
Yep.
Our generation, I want to be a YouTuber.
Yep.
And part of the reason I really liked wanting to, like, I was very set on doing YouTube is because not only did I watch a lot of YouTube, like, I watch YouTube more than I watch TV.
Yeah.
But also, my best friend Sal.
Yeah.
Made YouTube videos.
I did.
Like, you had a full YouTube channel that you did for years.
Yeah, I carried. I did that a long time. And I was trying to become a YouTuber. Like, that's like what Riley means when he says, like, I was done with my YouTube phase. Like, dude, I'm not even lying to you guys. They're still up.
It out, bro.
All of my videos are still up.
Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay.
Yeah, dude, I
watched every episode of Minecraft.
I was hustling, bro.
Not the PlayStation one.
No, but the PC ones.
On the PC, when you would play Minecraft, I would watch every episode.
Yeah, dude, I was playing Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's. I was doing, like, so what I really wanted to make we could dive into my old channel and my dreams after we finish talking about this.
Dude, I like it. We're flowing right now.
So my original channel is quite literally my name.
Which we won't blow up a spot.
No, please don't, because it's very embarrassing.
Dude, Sal, what's your social?
Oh, wouldn't you guys love to?
Okay, sorry about that, guys. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty.
Indeed, we did. But, we're a little rusty, like Riley was saying. But we're back, guys. We're back. Technology problems and all, we're here.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
But, so as we were saying, dude, I think by the time we started doing SCRink, you were already years removed from
YouTube,
your YouTube channel. And you were like...
You
were over it.
Yeah, I was like 16 when we started SCRink.
Yeah.
Because if Connor was 12, I was 16.
Yeah.
15, 16.
And I think, when you're at that age, do you really want to be playing 9-ball on the internet with 12-year-olds?
I mean, the 9-ball videos were fun. Like I enjoyed the 9-ball, but I enjoyed the 9-ball because it was just like us hanging out.
Yeah.
I think like it could be like more applied to my old channel, like the kind of content I was doing on my old channel.
Yeah. I
wouldn't want to do at 16.
Right.
But like that stuff is kind of just things that like people would just be able to throw on.
Yeah.
Because dude, like Connor gets a panic attack.
We did. I don't know if we kept that.
I don't think we did. I think we got rid of it.
That might have been 9-ball 3.
Really? You think so?
I think we might have scrapped that
because of Connor.
We gave Connor a panic attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rough.
So the story with that, one of the punishments, and maybe this is in a video and we're just capping, is that one of the punishments was if you sink the ball, you have to eat a punch to the stomach.
Yes.
And Connor sank the ball. This poor guy, 13 years old. We're sending in 17-year-old South.
No, you were the one punching him.
Wasn't me?
Remember?
I gotta stop saying your last name.
Because it was supposed to be me, but Connor was already scared.
Yes.
And we put you in instead because at the time you weren't punching as hard as me.
Yeah.
So we put you in instead.
And this brother freaked out.
Yeah,
he had a full-blown panic attack.
Yeah, that was bad. I felt really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then honestly, that's the day SCRink died.
I think so.
Like we stopped doing it and stuff like that because
it was so hard to like think of things to do.
It was, and like after that, like getting Connor to want to do it was hard, and getting me to want to do it as well was hard.
Exactly.
Like I mean, I was a little more game than Connor, but like after that experience, like Connor was scared.
Not to say Connor like he didn't want to film. Like it wasn't like it was just like we didn't have fun with that one.
Exactly.
We kind of weren't having fun with the last couple. Like the questions only video we did, that was a drag to get through.
Yeah.
They're like, they weren't doing well enough for us. It's not like people cared to watch our videos. We were just making them for ourselves.
Yep.
I mean, it's the same thing with this podcast.
This is for ourselves, yeah.
Yeah, like this is going to go up on the internet. No one's going to watch this.
Not a single soul.
Who cares?
Except us.
Yeah, we're gonna go through a couple times. This is gonna be what I listen to at work now. But I think another reason SCRink tanked. We couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't do anything. We had no money to do anything.
Yeah, and we still don't have money to do anything. So this is not like a coming out party.
No.
Well, okay. Well. Not.
No, but like you didn't get your license till 17 almost. Like
I was almost 17. Yeah.
So at we did one video where we
did the movie review, right?
of it, right?
Yeah, of it too.
We did driving with SCRink, so we just
yeah,
talked.
And we did a couple. We did a couple of driving with SCRinks.
We only put one out.
Yeah, we did only put one out, but I think we had like 3.
Yes.
And I don't know what the other 2 were about, to be completely honest with you.
They're just boring.
And it was like kind of like that kind of segue into like our Keezy food review.
Yes, it did.
Because one of those like
Which
driving with SCRinks was about food.
Yeah.
And Riley really liked that, and he ran with that idea.
I think we did a food review in one of them.
I think we did.
Not the same format.
No, but like the bones of the of our
we
Keezy
just tried
food
a
review.
food review.
Yeah, was in the DNA of the food review was in driving with SCRink.
It was. We also. I feel like
we didn't have capture cards.
Yes.
We wanted to play video
games.
And we didn't have capture cards to play video games with.
Yep. And they're like Mondo. Like even now I can't afford a capture card.
No, not at all.
It's crazy.
That should give you guys a sight of how poor me and Riley are.
Yeah, we are back doing podcasts, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Last 6 years have not been kind to us.
It's just been a rough couple. It's been a rough. Riley and I have lived 3 lifetimes since the last SCRINKCAST.
It's been half a decade, and we have nothing to show for it, guys.
Nope.
Questions only 2 coming.
If anything, actually, my money is less now because I'm in student debt. Like,
but so. Like I got to the point where like we were playing these games that we would like maybe play ourselves, but we were like forcing ourselves to do it.
Yep.
Like I didn't want to play questions only. I didn't want to play Mad Libs for 3 hours.
That was kind of fun though.
It's fun to play Mad Libs, but we're sitting there and we're like, okay, we all have to take turns. We all have to be entertaining while we're writing the Mad Libs. It can't just be a funny story at the end.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I mean, we also we're sick people. We are sick people, so we had to cut half that video out.
Yeah,
some of the words the choice words we used.
But like it got to the point where it's like, do we want to play Mad Libs on camera?
Yeah.
Or do we just want to hang out?
Exactly, and not put a camera on it, because I do remember like us sitting here, and I'm like, now I feel like we're forced to hang out. Like.
Yes and no. I didn't feel forced to hang out.
Yeah.
But I felt forced to like do stuff. I was like, we need to do something for SCRink this week.
Yep.
We need to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to like play it up because we needed to be like.
It needs to be entertaining.
We needed to be YouTube guys.
Yeah, we wanted to make money off of SCRink.
We thought we were actual YouTubers and not just kids.
Exactly.
So like. 9-Ball-1 is probably our best video.
Yeah.
We had genuine energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then every video after that is like, oh, we're on camera now. It's time to
power up.
It up.
Yeah.
I think now the beauty of revisiting the podcast is we're not doing like top 5 segment. We're just sitting here talking.
Yeah.
Because what you guys don't know is that Sal, Connor, and I have been best friends literally our entire lives.
Yeah, very long time.
And it's just so easy to talk to one another. Like, we just yap all day
about stupid shit.
Exactly, dude.
And so sometimes it doesn't even connect. Like our conversations do not connect sometimes. Sometimes we'll go from talking about YouTube like we are right now.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we'll be talking about Five Guys, which we had today.
Oh my god, dude. Let me tell you guys something about Five Guys. We did a food review of Five Guys, and we'll get to the Arkeezy food review in a moment.
Yes, we will. We got a lot to tell you
guys. Five Guys is so immaculate, incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I be thinking about Five Guys, and I'm like, you're so sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants to taste.
Everyone wants to taste.
That's why. Dude, I'd be looking at Shake Shack, and I still get jealous, dude. People who go to Shake Shack. But I wanted to talk about that, dude. I want to talk about life post-SCRink.
Yeah.
Because I pushed SCRink hard, dude. I really wanted everyone to be in on SCRink. I was like, dude, SCRink is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we just stopped doing it one day. And
then it wasn't the greatest thing ever anymore.
And it was... We were in very formative ages, all of it. Like, we were in different formative ages. Like, Sal was 16.
Yep.
He's becoming an adult.
Yep.
I was 14. Yep. I'm kind of, like, coming into my own as a teenager. Connor was 12. He stopped being a kid.
Yeah, like, he was finding... I mean, we were all... I mean, I kind of, like... You and Connor were finding yourselves almost.
And you were becoming an adult.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to catch Sal at 22 playing questions only on the internet.
No.
That's corny.
Yeah.
And I think we all kind of realize, like, what we're doing isn't fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's corny.
Yeah.
Like, no one cares. No one's watching this.
No.
I got to the point where I would edit it. I would get halfway through and I'd just go, everything else is fine. Everything else is staying. It doesn't even matter. I don't care about it.
I think that's another big thing is, like, the editing was brutal. Because it's tiring.
And
it's just tiring. And we don't know what to do.
And it just drags.
Yeah.
It drags so much. Like, even when I do the food review sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, if we're tired halfway through the video, if we spend a lot of energy in the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
There's nothing funny going on. We're just talking about.
The food.
We're just talking about pickles for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, just wrap it up.
Yeah.
That's why I think, like, when the food review comes back, because that's the next thing that's coming back. You guys don't even know what the food review is yet. When the food review comes back.
Some of them might, bro. Some of them
definitely, everyone who watches SCRink definitely knows what Arkeezy food review is.
I would think so. Wasn't the first Arkeezy food review on? No, it wasn't.
No.
No, you were live streaming Minecraft on SCRink.
Do you know what the first Arkeezy food review was? Which I just remembered. So it wasn't a driving with SCRink.
It wasn't?
No.
It was without us?
You were there.
It was the chalupa. No. Was it the chalupa?
It was the chalupa. It was National Taco Day. We did the chalupa.
Yep.
And we did the 5-layer beefy burrito.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. And then you did your pecan rant.
Bro! No. That's in a SCRink video.
It is in a SCRink video.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the first food review that we ever did
was a SCRink video. Yep.
Which I think got pulled because I left you saying too many curse words.
Yeah, I curse a lot at the end.
Yeah. Curse a lot now. I've been taking notes of all the time.
Yeah, I have cursed a lot. Dude, I mean, we could let a couple words fly. I mean, come on, dude. We're literally talking about how we're adults now. Riley and I are in our 20s, bro.
Oh my God, we're so old.
Like,
Show this
Connor
to your
is going to be
parents,
20
guys.
soon.
It's crazy. We all got girlfriends.
We're
do. Like in college.
We do.
Well, I'm not in college.
No, Riley's not in college anymore.
I'm done with college, guys. I have a big boy job.
Yes,
Last time you saw me, I was barely in high school.
Yeah. Damn.
You know what's crazy? When I was writing down things for us to talk about, I wrote down COVID.
Yeah.
Because that happened since SCRink.
Really?
SCRink is older than COVID.
That sounds about... Yeah. Because... Yeah.
Like, we were just filming... Like, SCRink would have popped off in COVID, I think.
I think... Because we're, like... We I don't know if we would have popped off, but we definitely would have had, like I was saying earlier, like, some kind of following. Just because we're brain rot. like
yeah, guys, we're the brain rot queens.
We are like when you go back and watch like the first 9-ball video, it's brain rot.
Yeah,
it's like stupid comedy brain rot. This is brain rot. You guys are listening to brain rot right now. Like,
you're gonna lose brain cells. Just
exactly.
Click off.
Like,
click off the video.
We're gonna talk about
watch something else.
Yeah. Well, please don't. Actually, stay with us.
So I guess, is Arkeezy food review the next thing that happened after? Well, I mean, COVID happened.
Yeah, but I mean, COVID didn't have as much of an impact on the three of us as it did on everyone else, I feel.
I mean, we didn't see each other for a little bit.
No, but we were
played
still
a lot of video games.
Yeah, we were playing video games all the time. Because we aren't in school.
Exactly. So we kind of cruised through COVID.
I actually got a full-time construction job.
You know, I think COVID was fake.
In the heat of COVID. You think COVID's fake?
I think so. I think it was. I think it's propaganda.
Didn't you get COVID?
No, you know, I never got COVID.
That's right.
Okay, so this might be controversial to some people in multiple facets.
Yeah.
But I never got COVID vaccinated, and I'm not like anti-vax. I'm not like, oh, vaccines are bad for you, or like they're gonna give you autism or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I just didn't see a need for it. I wasn't around people. I was wearing a mask when I was.
Fair.
I was keeping my distance.
Yeah.
And it was never a mandatory thing in any facets of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I feel like I don't need to get vaccinated.
Yeah, which is fair.
And 4 years after COVID started, checks out.
Yeah.
Of everyone I know, I won't say everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say I'm one of the only people I know.
You didn't get COVID.
That either never got COVID or never knew I had COVID.
Yeah.
And I absolutely cruised through it. I was fine.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, if you got the COVID vaccine, very good. Hopefully it helped you.
Yeah.
But
I got the COVID vaccine.
Dude,
I got the Moderna.
Should we get conspiracy? Oh, dude, I thought I got that confused with the Johnson & Johnson. I was
no, that
because that'll give you blood clots.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. I got the Moderna, and I got the Moderna because the Mets were playing, and that's like when they were gonna enforce vaccine cards.
Yep.
So me and my family all went and got vaccinated.
Yeah.
To go to Mets games.
Mm.
I mean, well, that's why me and my brothers got vaccinated.
Right.
My mom, dad, and my sisters got vaccinated because they got COVID.
Yeah.
They got COVID, which is crazy to me. So I have 2 older brothers, and at the time of COVID, my oldest brother was already living with his wife or fiance. Well, in 2020 they were just dating, but
which is against the laws of God.
Yeah, I know. And
Should we get Joel on the
before they were officially married.
I think we need to get Joel on the podcast to talk about this with him.
Their first kid was born before they were quote technically married. Technically. I think they might have been government married, but they didn't have
government married.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
legally,
because they got like legally or yeah, like in the court. But so
legally,
my family got hit with COVID, and my mom got it. And at the time, my mom was about 50, 51. My dad got it, and he was 55.
Bro's about to say that's old.
I mean, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm pushing 40, bro. Like.
Oh my goodness.
And then both my sisters got it, and we all were living in the same house at the time, other than my oldest brother. And then my other older brother was in college at the time, but he had come home to stay with us.
Yeah.
And me and my older brother, I've shared rooms with my older brothers basically my whole life. So him and I were in the attic. We were sharing a room, and then everyone in the house got hit with COVID, like out of nowhere. Like we don't know who brought it in. My mom was laid up. My mom was out.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was still working because he had a family to take care of, but my dad was in rough shape, and my sisters were fine. So I have an older sister and a younger sister, and they were fine. But and then me and my brother Vinny didn't get it.
Yeah,
we just didn't get COVID, and it was so weird because I had masks in my room, and to walk through my own house, I had to walk through the living room with a mask on.
Yep.
And this was before I got the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
So I would come. So my family would eat. And then Vinny left and went back to school, went to med school.
Yeah. So
I only had like 2 days where I like when I had someone who wasn't affected to hang out with, and then Vin left me, well, I mean he had to, so then it was just me and my 4 infected family members.
Yeah.
So they would all eat dinner together, and then I'd have to sit upstairs.
Cough all over the food. Breathing on it.
Exactly. And exactly. And they wouldn't they would my mom would come up, knock on the door and
then leave it out,
yell
right?
and yell at me like, "Sal, dinner's downstairs." And then my mom would go in her room, my sisters would go in their rooms, and my dad would go into his room.
Yeah.
And I would come down and by myself.
Yeah.
Just eating, and then like that's when I got like super into just like watching YouTube while eating, because like growing up, I always had people to eat with.
Sal's an iPad kid now, guys. A lot of people
unfortunately,
don't know that.
I'm actually a MacBook kid. I take my
that's the level up.
I take my computer literally everywhere with me, like literally everywhere. I watch YouTube all the time. I'm in like some nationally renowned freaking college right now, and I watch freaking YouTube while I'm sitting in the library.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. I used to watch WWE wrestling, which is something I want to talk about. Dude, I wish Connor was on because he could explain wrestling to me, because I don't really know what's going on right now.
Dude, you know more. You're the bigger fan, though.
I was when WrestleMania was going on.
Yeah, but you kind of fell off.
I fell off.
Fake fan.
Cody
Rhodes got the belt and Riley never came back.
Dude, I know, and I'm a fake fan. I love Cody Rhodes, though. He finished the story.
Thanks to Seth Rollins.
It is thanks to Seth Rollins. He's the MVP of WrestleMania.
He is the MVP of WrestleMania. That's my guy. Anywho,
yeah.
Go ahead.
So, we came out of COVID, and I still wanted to be a YouTuber because I just love YouTube. I just want to be a YouTuber.
Oh yeah.
I have always enjoyed making stuff.
Yes.
No. Before our Kizi food review.
Do you want to talk about that?
We have to.
You don't have to talk about it, bro. Go ahead.
The reason I started my own YouTube channel and I kind of stopped posting to SCRink, because most of the videos on my channel have you and Connor in it.
Yes.
Was that I wanted to make music.
Yep, I know, bro. I know.
Specifically, hip hop rap music.
Drop a clip of one of Riley's songs in the podcast right here.
Should I put a little?
We do like a scissor reel, and it's just a little.
Should I do? EP, should I go live, bro?
Dude, honestly.
What do you want to hear right now?
I don't know, dude. Hit us with your hit sing. What was first? My Name Is Sal, right? And then Photosynthesis.
My Name Is Sal was first.
Okay, so then do like My Name Is Sal or Photosynthesis.
Okay, I'll give the background of My Name Is Sal.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be a rapper. And I am
straight
a rapper.
rapper.
And I am a rapper. I am Marquise the rapper. So, I was messing around. We teach kids MMA.
Yes, sir.
And I was with the other instructors at school, and I was just like having fun freestyling with Sal.
Mm-hmm.
We were taking a break, and I was just freestyling like an idiot, and I was doing the classic like, my name is Riley, and I'm here to say, and I just kept going with that, and I was going with it for a little bit, and the people around were like, because none of us are rappers,
not a single one of us.
If you're able to like string a consecutive 3 bars together, people are like, wow, that's very good. Like Sal, no offense to you, Sal has negative rhythm.
I can't do it. I can't. I do have negative rhythm.
So if I can put any lines together, it is the most impressive thing Sal has ever heard in his lifetime.
Yeah.
So I'm going for like a little bit. I did like a verse and a half.
Yeah.
And people were like, yo, dude, like, you should make songs. And I was like, dude, I do make songs, but I never put them out because they were all garbage. And I knew that they were garbage. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to make one that's like slightly less garbage, supposed to be funny, a little cheeky, and that'll be what I put out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to challenge myself to do that.
Yeah.
Because, you got to take a leap of faith. That's why we're doing the podcast again, guys. You got to just challenge yourself. Put stuff out even if you don't think it's great, because you're going to build. That's why all the old SCRink videos are up. And by all, I mean like half.
Yeah, because Riley took them all down.
Dude, I was thinking about putting them back up.
Connor and I told you to keep them up.
I know, but like there's a lot of questions only just drags.
Yeah, I guess.
I was trying to keep like the best stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
So I should have took it all down.
Which
honestly.
is not, the whole channel is the best stuff.
Honestly. So we went home and hold on 1 second, guys.
Take your time. While Riley is busy, take a short intermission and talk about the sponsor of today's video.
Quid.
Dude, is Quid even a thing anymore?
Dude, I think so.
Because I feel like no one's sponsored by it anymore.
Yeah, well, it definitely fell off because no one's sending stickers via phone.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so my name is Sal.
Mm-hmm.
So I went home after, I was freestyling, and I said, all right, I'm going to make a song, and that's going to be the flow that I used to. My name is, like that. The real basic, like, old flow.
Yeah.
Because, again, I'm not a good rapper. So I need to do something.
Why don't you just say rapper?
Funnier.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not a good rapper. So I was like, I'm just going to do this. It's clearly stupid. No one is going to be like, yeah, he's really trying right now.
Mm-hmm.
No one's going to think that. So I write my verse, and I'm like, I need the boys on this with me because I'm not going to embarrass myself alone. I write a verse for Connor, and Sal cannot rap for the life of him. He has negative rhythm. So I write the hook. He's going to do the hook. His name is Sal.
Yes, sir.
So the hook went, my name is Sal. My name is Sal.
Dude, I didn't know if you wanted me to hit it because I'm the hook guy.
Oh, dude, go ahead. Hit it. Also, again, the only people that are going to listen to this have already heard my name is Sal.
That's fair.
But we're giving them the backstory. We're telling them how it happened.
That's true because they care, bro. But
Dude,
yeah,
you know my name is Sal is 4 years old?
It's basically what Riley was saying. It's just, what's up?
You know my name is Sal is 4 years old?
Yeah, you texted us that the other day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you texted us that the other day.
Go hit the hook.
So it's like, my name is Sal. My name is Sal. My name is John. My name is Sal.
You got the lines messed up?
I did, right? It's been a long time.
So the title of the song is a little misleading because it's called My Name is Sal. The song is not about Sal. And I'm not trying to claim that my name is Sal.
No.
It's just that the hook, he says my name is Sal because his name is Sal.
It is indeed.
And I have a little bit of regrets because it seems like I'm just like a meat rider for you.
Okay.
Because the song is named after you.
Yeah, but
But it makes sense why it has to be named after.
Yeah, because I was the hook guy.
Because my name is Riley is one line of the song.
And I'm gonna pass it to my pal. We couldn't rhyme anything with Riley.
Exactly.
But we were able to rhyme something with Sal.
But anyway, so just to let you guys know how good of a rapper that I am. My verse. Let's see if I can do this off the dome, dude. I don't even know if I remember.
I couldn't even do the chorus off the dome.
I know. I listened to it just now. My name is Riley, and I'm here to say I'm the best darn rapper in the USA. Wait.
No, that's a different song. You run laps around these tracks.
I'm here to say I run laps around these tracks. I can rap for days. I'm the best darn rapper in the USA, and me and the homies do the YMCA. Now, haters wanna front like my name is for a girl, but I'm named after a boy in the middle of the world. Well, the upper middle part, not the middle of the world. And when I ball up with the homies, I hurl. Yeah, nobody's flow is hot as mine. Yeah, I spit it so clean in a short amount of time. Yeah, the words aren't always going to rhyme, but when you think about it, that's just okay. And then it's the hook again.
Yes, it is. Dude,
welcome back to SCRINKCAST. We're going to talk about COVID, something that's 4 years old, and my raps, which are also 4 years old.
Listen, we never said we were up to date with everything.
Yeah, this is the catch-up pod,
yeah,
dude.
we never claimed to be up to date with anything. Bro, I'm 22. I'm not caught up with the freaking tracks.
So, I did that song, and then and people thought that was funny. Like, it got the reception that I wanted it to, and I was like, this is a sign. People are ready for my music to hit the airwaves. Mm-mm. So I made like a semi-serious project. And I quickly learned that no one was ready for my music to hit the airwaves. No one cared at all. Like,
it just wasn't good.
It wasn't good. And that's why no one cared. If it was good, maybe people would have tuned in. Because I feel like a lot of people, people listen to the first couple tracks. I think people wanted me to do good. I think people really wanted...
Well, I don't think anyone listens to anything, and most of the people who are watching it were your friends.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I don't think anyone goes into that being like, "Oh God, I can't wait to see how bad Riley is." Like, obviously, they want to be like, "I want Riley to blow my world."
It's like it's a kid from my high school. He wants to try and get into making music. He's a little bit of like a nerdy kid.
Yeah,
I want him to like do okay.
Yeah,
and it was just dog water.
Yeah,
it was so bad. It was terrible.
It was, and. It was.
I agree.
And no, and
I was there. I heard it.
Unfortunately, I was the bearer of bad news for Riley because Riley was like, "Nah, dude, it's not that bad." And then I listened to it in support, and every time Connor and I hung out, I was like, "Riley, your EP is bad." and you know, a third party looking in is just like, "Wow, Sal's an awful friend." But I was doing it out of...
No, you doing me a favor.
Yeah,
I wasn't listening.
Out of my worry for him. And eventually it sank in. And then, what was after that? We did a SCRink EP.
That was after we started the food review.
Yeah, okay.
So, I retired the music thing for, the time being. Wink, wink.
Please don't come back.
No, dude, because we're going to get to the SCRink EP, and that's better.
Yeah, but, like, it's not... I mean, it's not good.
All right, whatever. So, I still wanted to make stuff, because ever since I was a little boy, I would watch Sal on YouTube, and I wanted to make stuff. I always wanted to make stuff. And I like food. I'm a little bit of a foodie. I'm a little bit more rotund than the last time you guys saw me. I was skinny when we made SCRink.
You were. Yeah, because it was pre-COVID Riley.
That's crazy.
It's pre-COVID Riley.
Yeah, I'm like chunky now, dude. Not like I'm not.
Nah,
chunky,
there was a time where Riley was like legitimately fat.
I got some blubber on me.
Yeah, but like you're doing much better. Riley's working out more often now.
Wait, did you say I was legitimately fat?
Yeah. But like Riley's working out consistently now.
Semi.
Riley was like, what's up?
Semi-consistently.
I mean, he's getting better. Riley was working consistently out with me and Connor for like a year.
Yes, sir.
And then his schedule just didn't match with mine because my school schedule combined with my work schedule was terrible.
Yeah.
But Riley's taking steps to be a better man.
I am a better man, dude.
You are.
You always got to be better than you were yesterday.
Exactly. And that's a success if you are.
But so I love food. I eat food all the time. And so we started a food review show. And that was pretty good. People were liking that for a little bit. And then the same thing happened with SCRink. I think almost identically the same thing happened where it was just we lost all our steam.
Yeah.
And it was hard to keep going.
Yeah.
And, it felt forced.
A little bit. I don't think the food reviews were as forced until, like, the last few.
Yeah.
Because I think we had something. I think we were kind of in a pocket.
We definitely were cooking.
Review. I think we were doing good. Like, I thought those were, like, quality videos. Like, not like the photo, like, maybe not like the filming quality.
Right.
But, like, the content in the videos were solid. And, like, we were enjoyable to listen to. Yeah. And, like, we honestly gave everything a fair shake.
Dude, I'm going to tell you exactly why the food reviews failed.
Go ahead.
And it's not that any particular video, like, we were forcing ourselves to, like, be present in the video. It was that I was forcing us to make them. Reviews.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, well, we're not going to see each other for 2 weeks. So we need to get 3 weeks worth of food reviews done in 2 days.
Yeah. But honestly, this is a problem with content creation.
It is, dude.
And we're not even, like, deep into it.
Especially, like, relying on groups.
Yeah.
Like, if we do this if we record one podcast every week.
Yeah.
And we put out one podcast every week.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a snake chasing its own tail.
Yeah.
And we're just going to forever chase our tail.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted us to be ahead. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, if we do the work now, we can take a week off.
Yeah.
And it was like, it made it not fun. And it was the same thing that happened with SCRink. Identical thing that happened with SCRink. It was like, if we make 4 videos now, if we make 4 20-minute videos now,
yeah,
we don't have to make a video in 1 week.
Yeah.
And just, it kind of kills the vibe of hanging with your buddies.
A little bit. Definitely a little bit. And, like, this is obviously, like I was saying earlier, is a common problem with, like, content burnout. Like, I feel like a lot of people are facing it, like, more obviously bigger people than us than we ever were, and people who are producing things much faster than we ever did. But, like, even small scale, like what we were doing, you could see the effects of keeping a consistent identity online, and it was difficult.
Yeah.
And content creation, like, people make fun of it, like, oh, it's not a real job, and
it never was for us. It was just something for fun.
No, exactly. It was just for fun, and we were feeling the effects of it.
And where we lost it, it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
So imagine if this, like, was our job. Like, we didn't have to make SCRink videos. We don't have to do food reviews. We don't have podcasts.
Yeah.
We do it because it's fun.
Oh wait, no, we didn't. Sorry.
Like, we're having fun currently. I mean, I am.
I think we're synced.
What's up, King?
We're synced.
Ah, crap baskets.
Yeah.
No. Okay, one moment. No, sorry about that, guys. We just had another technical difficulty real quick, but we're back.
It's not a screencast without technical difficulties.
I wouldn't want anything else, dude.
This is full element back.
Woo!
Oh, yes.
Yeah, dude. So, like, imagine people doing this as a job.
It's tough.
Like, imagine you want to take a week off. You have deadlines to hit.
You do. And then I mean, the week prior, you do like what we were doing, and you record 2, 3, 4 videos in that week, and then you're exhausted.
It's crazy, man. Cause and I feel like everyone who gets into this, they do it because it's fun. It's what they want to do.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's the same thing as everything you want to do. Like, I don't want to say I love playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to play chess every day.
No.
I play Sudoku. I don't want to play Sudoku every day.
Yeah.
I play it at my leisure when I want to. That's the point of doing something that you want to do.
Yes.
I don't know. But, yeah, man, we have a good time.
Yes, we do.
What else has happened? Dude.
What up?
You know what happened before the SCRink EP?
What?
Batkeezy.
Go ahead, bro. Walk us through Back Easy.
Dude, so because I love making all sorts of different things. I love making music. I love making food reviews. I love making podcasts. And I wanted to be a writer before all of it. And I wanted to make stories. And I enjoyed writing scripts.
Big fan of stories. I love telling and writing stories as well.
We love it. We love it.
We may come back to in a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I think we gotta get a soundboard of just different like
sounds that we
grunts
make.
and moans and groans, dude. Just
anyway, so
oh my god. Oh, dude, they're gonna hate it. Like, why does Riley laugh like that? Oh, shut up.
Nah, dude, we don't care, bro.
Yeah, honestly, no one's making it 45 minutes in.
Exactly. Like, dude, this is just us now, bro.
Yeah, man. Okay.
So, back Keezy.
So I wrote a script. So one of the food reviews, I dressed up as Batman because it was Halloween, and then I didn't do any for a year, and I was like, I need to come back, and I'm gonna come back as Batman again, but I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna write a whole movie about cereal because I ate cereal in the video. You've all seen the movie. You know, Bat Keezy is the most viewed thing I've done.
Yeah, it's got like 300 views or something like that, right?
It's either that or My Name is Sal. But I think it clears My Name is Sal.
Dude, Idiot iPad 2.
How many views does that have? It's like 600, right?
We didn't produce Idiot iPad 2, remember?
Oh, that's right.
But
Idiot iPad 1 has
Idiot
like
iPad
600.
1 has like maybe 500, maybe not 600, but 500 views.
So
that's from my old YouTube channel.
Yes, sir.
Cuz like how Riley's writing Back Keezy, when I had initially created my first channel, I wanted to do like short stories, kind of skit situations, and I actually ended up writing a whole like cinematic universe.
Yes, you did.
With 14 movies in it, and with 14 movies, the movies were like 15-20 minutes. But I was pounding out scripts. I had trailers for them. I had 3 trailers up on my channel, and I only made one of those movies. And included in these 14 movies was a side story that followed Riley.
Yes, it did, dude.
But yes, so why did I say that? Because we were talking about script writing.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about Idiot iPad, and then I explained.
That's right, because Idiot iPad had more views than Bat Keezy.
Yeah, but anywho, we're not talking about Idiot iPad. We're talking about Bat Keezy.
So I wrote a movie. I say it's a movie. It's like 25 minutes.
Short movie. Short film.
Short film. And I was friends with a lot of theater kids at the college I was at. They're probably some of the only people listening.
Oh yeah, dude, they might be.
They might listen.
Shout out to you guys.
Shout out Aiden. Shout out Cade. Shout out everyone involved in Bat Keezy.
Yes, sir.
But so I just went up to these theater kids and I was like, "Yo, do you want to be in this movie?" And they were like, "I'll do anything." And I was like, "Do you know other people?" And they're like, "We all will do anything." So I was just like enlisting people for this film.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to put it out on Halloween. It wasn't Halloween season until October, so I didn't write the movie until the beginning of October.
Yeah.
We shot it. I literally I get Snapchat memories of days of filming the movie.
Yeah.
On like October 27th. 28th.
Yeah, I remember. You didn't think you were gonna make the deadline for a little bit.
I was like, I'm gonna have to put this out in November, and it's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
And I was editing, and we went to school on Halloween, me and Sal.
Yep.
And I didn't care about school. I did no schoolwork. I edited my movie all day, and I just sat in my lectures and I edited the movie, and I put it out on Halloween. I think I edited it in 3 days, and I just put this whole movie together. And it is probably the best piece of work I've ever done. I'm actually very proud of Bat Keezy, and it's not great. Like, it's not by any standards of like a film. It's terrible.
Yeah, but we're not filmmakers.
But from what I've done,
yeah,
absolutely immaculate. I'm so proud of it.
Ooh. I was involved as well.
Yes,
very little.
I was involved. He has a part.
I do. I have a small role.
He overviewed the script.
I did overview the script. I was like not a secondary script writer, but I was like
an editor.
Yeah, I was an editor.
Yeah, you were.
I might have been the main editor.
I would say you might have been the only editor.
Yeah, I was because I do remember sitting and reading it, and I even when you were writing Bat Keezy 2.
Yes, I was.
I read all of the Bat Keezy 2 script.
All the Bat Keezy fans out there that are also SCRINKCAST fans that are like, you know what? 25 minutes of Bat Keezy wasn't enough. I need to listen to 50 minutes of Sal and Riley talking about God knows what. There is a second Bat Keezy.
In the works.
Will it ever see the light of day? Will it ever see the light of darkness, dude? Will it ever get made?
I don't know. Because it was supposed to be filmed already, remember?
It was supposed to be filmed this summer.
Yeah.
And I fully dropped the ball.
Yeah, that's all right.
And now I work a full-time job, so it's like gonna be.
It's much harder. It's much harder, and like you don't see those other people as often.
Yeah, dude. I think my one like they're all going to like different places. They're doing different stuff with their lives.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate to do this to you.
I have to play all the parts.
No, will you ramble for 2 minutes while I pee?
Yeah, go ahead, go pee.
Okay, I gotta pee.
Go pee. So, we could talk about what I've been up to, but we basically covered everything that I've been up to. I mean, I'm in college, and Riley and I were at the same community college. I graduated in 2020, which was the COVID year, and my senior year got canceled halfway through March, and I just never went back. So after that, my dad comes to me, and my dad's like, initially we were only supposed to have 2 weeks off of school. So then my dad comes to me with these 2 weeks, and he's like, and I wasn't working at the time because I was wrestling and full-time school. So wrestling practices were 2.5 hours. So I would be in school till about 2:30, and then I'd be at wrestling practice till 5, and then I would go teach martial arts until 8, and then I'd go work out in the gym until basically 9:30, 10 o'clock. And those were my days. So my dad comes to me, and he's like, okay, now that you're not in school, you have to go get a job. And I'm only giving you like 3 days. Well, he didn't say that, but more or less it was he did tell me I need to get a job for those 2 weeks. And I worked a summer of construction. Thanks, Riley. I worked a summer of construction, and I still had the guy's contact information. I was on good terms with the guy I worked for. And then also, welcome back, everyone.
Raise your hand if you're surprised that there was no technical difficulty.
We're all in the same boat here. Anywho, back.
Dude, my pee was so strong it broke the freaking
tank. It broke the tank. It shook the ground. It was crazy. His stream is power, guys. So basically, my dad comes to me, and he's like, hey, you should get a job while you're waiting to go back to school. And then when you go back to school, you could quit the job. You only 2 weeks. Reach out to the guy, tell him that you're only looking for a quick job. So I reach out to this guy, and I'm like, hey, could you use another extra set of hands for 2 weeks? I'm out of school, and I want to work. And I know you guys are like, oh, but it's COVID, like no one should be working.
Do what you gotta do, bro.
Exactly. Me and my family were a little different. Hardcore working middle class, and my parents are crazy. So anywho, I'm crazy too. So I get this job, and and it's only supposed to be 2 weeks, and then those 2 weeks that we were supposed to have off of school becomes a month, and that month we were supposed to have off of school becomes the rest of the year. And at that point, I was just working full-time construction already, and the guy I was working with, not the boss, like a coworker, had quit, and it was just me and the owner of the company. And I worked with him for another 2 years, and I got like Riley and Connor, a couple summer jobs here and there, and I did that until about 2022. And then I made my decision. I said I want to go back to school. I want to somehow end up in the medical field. I had gone to high school for sports medicine at a vocational technical high school, and physical therapy was very interesting to me. So I went back to college, and at first I was going to be like an exercise science major, but then my brother, who is a doctor now, was like, just do a bio major so that if you choose not to do PT, you could pivot, whereas if you choose exercise science, you're kind of locked into PT or like athletic training. So we went on, and I became a biology major, and I graduated community college, and now I'm my third year in college, working towards a biology degree and looking to end up as like a physician's assistant or maybe potentially a radiologist of some kind. And that's basically me. Like that's what I've been up to.
You know what's crazy, bro? It's before we did podcasts, we kind of were radiologists when we had our radio show.
Dude, I didn't even think about that.
We're sponsored by Quid and Siki.
Dude, this is going on the resume.
You know what I was thinking about? Is that because we have in the garage?
Yeah.
We should start drinking that on the pod and talk it up so much that they send us money. And also,
yeah,
I'm not going to say who it is because they haven't breaded us up yet.
You'll have to stay tuned.
Yeah, you'll have to stay tuned if you want to start giving.
We'll have our guys email their guys.
Yeah.
Our guys are
Riley. And their guys are corporate entities.
Yeah.
Hi, yes, we have a podcast. It's 6 years inactive.
And it gets approximately
zero.
2 views
It gets 2 views
per podcast.
It's both of the hosts.
But you're interested in a sponsor?
Yeah, would you send us thousands of dollars and free stuff?
And we will promote to 2 people.
We don't
who
have
are
video,
just us.
so they won't see us drinking your drink. But I'll do it really loudly and
Dude,
obnoxiously.
maybe we'll start. Maybe we'll get the equipment, and we won't get the equipment. It's too expensive.
Well, you know what I was thinking? To get so we would, we don't
have a studio.
Really, all we need is one camera.
Yeah,
that
we just
sees
set it up.
all of us.
Yeah.
Ideally, we would have 2. One on you and Connor, and one on me.
Yeah.
Not because I think I need to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
But, I man the computer.
Yep.
I take the notes of when I need to cut things out.
Yep.
So I would just kind of have a little bit more of my own space.
Yeah.
Whereas you and Connor you lounge and talk.
Yes. Which is exactly what we're doing currently.
Literally exactly.
We're
just sitting on my couch talking.
Exactly. So this is the SCRink studio. Same SCRink studio as it was 6 years ago. It's just a new couch.
Literally, some things never change, bro.
Never
once. Okay. Something I wanted to ask you, and maybe we should wait till Connor. I'll throw this out there. You tell me if we should wait till Connor is here.
Yeah, put it out there.
I mean, and we kind of already addressed it.
Okay.
But it's does it ever sit with you that your digital footprint is so cringy? It's the cringiest thing ever.
I think this is, we could give our thoughts on this.
A little closer to your mouth, please.
All
the
right.
microphone.
Damn.
What?
Nothing.
You're holding it down here.
Yeah, dude. I know because I was getting loud, so I was pulling it.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want to blow everyone's ear.
No, my bad, bro.
My
My bad. Do you see my waves, bro?
I do see your waves. I mean, some of my waves are really small.
That's okay, bro.
But basically, this is probably
small wave still rocks the boat.
It does, bro. It's not
okay.
How big? It's the motion of the ocean.
Not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean.
Yeah.
Shout out all the 12-year-olds listening.
So talking about what'd you say about a cringy footprint?
Does it ever sit with you? Do you ever think about because my girlfriend will watch, and I say my girlfriend for the audience. I know you know my girlfriend.
Yeah, I figured.
She'll watch stuff that I've made.
Yeah.
Or she'll show people stuff that I made or talk about it.
Yeah.
And my mom will tell people about my family
about
things that I make.
I know.
And we'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
And I'll just have to sit there as a 20-year-old young man.
Yeah.
And I have to watch 9 Ball 2.
Okay.
Where I'm filming your crotch because I made you wear your underwear outside of your pants.
Yep.
And you're short enough that crotch level is the height of the pool table. So I'm trying to film the pool table, and it's just your.
Oh boy. Great question, and I'm gonna talk about it now, but this is a question we should ask Connor next time. Just bring it up in the beginning of the podcast. We'll be like, this is what Riley and I said. What do you think about it, Connor? So to be honest with you, I don't think about it. Well, I don't really think about it too much because, we were kids.
Yeah.
When I made my first YouTube channel, bro, I was 12, 11 maybe. And then when I made, when we were doing SCRink, I was 16. So, is it cringy? Yeah, but, the probability of people finding it is so low.
But people do see it.
I mean, then what are you going to do? I mean, I was a kid with a camera, and I watched a lot of YouTube, and I wanted to tell stories.
It's a good way to look at it, bro.
Plain and simple.
Maybe the difference is yours are funny sketches you do with your siblings, and mine are rap songs.
Yeah, but even my sketches are, funny is a subjective word. They were funny for 10-year-old me, 12-year-old me.
But that's what you did. You can watch your old videos and you can be like, I see why Sal liked this and why he thought this was funny and why he made this.
Yeah.
You can't watch a lot of the stuff.
You can watch your food reviews and think that.
No, dude. Let's talk. You can't watch the April Fool's SCRink video and be like, no one cared about SCRink in the first place. Why are they advertising a second season of SCRink. I didn't know the first season of SCRink was over.
I didn't know they existed.
Like, people aren't gonna be like, yeah, this is silly. It's
Yeah.
like, these kids, what's going on? What are they doing?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just watch this stuff and it's like, it gives me a headache sometimes to watch.
It's definitely cringy, and like, I don't watch my old videos,
right?
Because it's scary to me. But honestly, I mean, again, like I was saying, the chances of it coming up are very little.
Yeah.
I think I like, if I apply for a hospital, I'm not gonna be like, so I see in 2014 you made Idiot iPad. Great movie, by the way. You're not getting the job because you had the probability is so low, and it was just something I was doing. It was just something I was having fun with. So no, I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I've made peace with it. If you asked me 3-4 years ago, I'd be like, yeah, I'm horrified.
Yeah.
I'm because I went through a time where I was like, this is so stupid. I can't believe my parents let me put this up. Like, why I'm just going to take it down. But the reason why I didn't take my videos down is because my brother, when he was in med school and he would have like a hard day in med school, he would just put on one of my old videos.
Yeah.
And just hang out and watch one of the old videos. So I kept it up for that reason, and he's done with med school now. I could get rid of him. But, you know, like, I'm not saying I'm going to affect, I mean, my videos haven't gotten views in years. But if there's one person who could benefit from it,
me, dude.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if there's one person who could benefit from it, find something in it. If there's some kid who's 10 years old and somehow he stumbles upon my Dragon Ball Z freaking toy reviews.
Yeah. And those are rough watches, I'm going to be honest.
Some of them are. No, a lot of them are.
Dude, I think, so that might be the big difference between, like, you looking back at the stuff you make and the stuff that I make is, like, and aside from Bad Keezy, because I stand by Bad Keezy is, like, it's not a good movie, but it's a good watch.
Yeah.
Like, you can watch that, and, like, that's something you can be like, I see why he did this.
Yeah.
But, like, your stuff, like, I watched that as, like, I would throw on a Sal video when I was bored.
Yeah, because, I mean, I made videos for kids my age.
Yeah.
And, like, and if in 10 years, for whatever reason, like I was saying, if some kid stumbles upon it and becomes some big YouTuber because Sal made... Yeah, that's my YouTube channel is technically Salvatore's really now. But because this one kid did a toy review on a show I like, and they may never mention me, but if it affected someone, then is it that cringy, or is it benefiting and giving back in a way? You know?
Yeah.
So,
but like the same thing you said about like Vin watching your videos, like for nostalgia purposes. Like, yeah. I'll throw them on for nostalgia. It's like, you have stuff that like people can look back on.
Yeah.
So maybe not even like the Sal videos are cringy.
Yeah.
But like SCRink is rough sometimes.
I mean, it is, but then I mean, at the end of the day, it was just 3 friends making videos for themselves and kids like them.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's nothing to take too deep. And I think as I get older, I realize it's just kids being kids.
Dude, that's a good take.
It's just kids being kids. And you should let them be kids. And that's partially because, like, when I went to my parents and I was like, why did you let me do YouTube? Because I was so embarrassed when I was, like, 16, 17, 18 years old. And my parents were like, because you were having fun. And we're not going to say no. And if that was my enjoyment, that was my enjoyment. I mean, people don't always look fondly back on sports that they played when they were younger.
Yeah.
But they did it. And they enjoyed it. Even if they were bad at it, if they enjoyed it, then that's all that matters.
Did you know I think about that with the kids that we teach a lot? Is like sometimes they'll do like the most annoying, cringy, like stupid thing.
Yeah.
And in my head, and even like kids at work, like kids where I used to work, like I worked with teenagers that were younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they would say something to me and I'd be like, that's stupid. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that because I was like, you know what? This is something that's like important to them.
Yeah.
And if I like crap on it,
I'm a bad person.
That's just rude.
Yeah, like they're not bothering me. And they're just enjoying themselves.
You know, I think I learned something about SCRink today. I'm putting all the SCRink videos back up. I'm posting links to them every single day. I'm telling people to watch.
Go for it. Go for it. I I think I'm at like a different point. Like we're at a different point than we were 3-4 years ago.
Should we? You tell me if you want to close out, bro. Next week. So next week's pod. This is probably gonna come out sometime next week.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
So we'll be like a week behind.
Yeah. That's all right.
Next week.
I'm not doing much in the next week.
We won't be doing a live companion.
Okay, yeah, but we'll do like a post.
We'll do a fight companion, so you'll get our takes on UFC 309.
Yeah.
Is that something that's interesting?
We're big UFC fans.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are going to get our take on UFC 309.
We'll give it a shot at least.
So what I wanted to talk to you
like
about,
6
dude.
hours.
We're only going to do the main card.
Okay.
Also next week, probably the day this will come out.
Yeah.
Is Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. Speaking of YouTube kids.
Should we do a fight companion of that?
I don't know. I was just going to ask.
That fight.
I was just going to ask.
No, it's on Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is on Netflix,
we have
dude.
Netflix accounts.
Who you got?
I think Jake Paul's going to win.
I think so, too. I don't want it.
It's just the age, man. Like, boxing is not an old man. And I love Mike Tyson.
Right.
I do. I mean, I don't like what he stands for so much anymore.
It's a young man's game.
Yeah, but boxing is, like, I love the boxing prime of Mike Tyson. And he's just not in his prime anymore. It's a young man's game. Jake Paul's, like, 28. Like, he's in his peak, and Mike Tyson is almost 60. So I do think it's going to be Jake Paul.
I know, and I don't like that. It's 2-minute rounds, though.
Well, yeah, because Mike Tyson probably can't do much more than that. With his old lungs he's got.
His damaged lungs.
Yeah, from all the freaking mushrooms he be eating and all the cannabis he smoke and grows, bro. Smokes and grows. Oh. So yeah, that's probably about it. I got nothing to drop.
Dude, now let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
John Jones,
Stipe
Miocic. Who do you got?
John Jones.
Yeah, me too. I think, dude.
John Jones by submission.
By sub.
Yeah. John Jones by sub.
What round? Round 2?
Yeah.
You think so? He beat Cyril Gane in 40 seconds.
Yeah, but I think Cyril Gane's ground game is non-existent. I mean, he got dominated by Francis Ngannou.
I think Stipe Miocic's record in the last 4 years is non-existent.
You're right. It's not, but
you want to talk about something that's not a young man, that's not an old man's game.
He's UFC. Yeah, it's not.
Especially coming off a
but they're
knockout
both
from
old
Francis
guys.
Ngannou.
But they're both old guys. Yeah, but it's been
John
4
much
years.
younger though, and we saw John more recently.
Yeah.
Look
much better.
Like he
much
steamrolled.
better than Stipe did.
So Francis Ngannou leaves the UFC.
Yeah.
Cyril Gane becomes like the guy at heavyweight.
Well, yeah, I mean he was predicted to be the next champion. I mean he almost beat Ngannou.
He gets put into the title picture.
Yep.
Like pretty much right after being. Did he fight anyone after he lost to Ngannou, or he?
No. So he lost to Ngannou and then got the vacant title belt against John Jones.
He got to fight John Jones right away, right? So Cyril Gane was the guy.
Yeah.
At heavyweight.
Yeah.
John Jones made him look like unranked.
Yeah, he did. I don't know, man.
I think he steamrolls Stipe.
I think it's gonna be dominant. I mean round two submission in a 5-round fight.
I don't know, dude.
That's dominant.
Might be round 1.
I don't know if he'll submit.
John Jones, he's still. I mean, they're both on the way out. They both want to retire.
Yeah.
John, I feel like he wants this one more than Stipe. I don't think Stipe
is really as interested into MMA as much as he was.
Yeah.
Even I mean I say that, but I mean he's a 45-year-old man who's still putting on the gloves to come out and fight. Yeah. So maybe we're completely wrong, but I just think the skill difference between John Jones and Stipe, even though Stipe is a great fighter, was a great fighter. I mean, obviously the greatest UFC heavyweight of all time.
Right.
It's just even when Stipe was at the top of his game, like DC was comparable to him, and DC's really good. DC got dominated by John Jones twice.
You know, I think I might be biased because all of the promotion I'm seeing, and this is because I don't follow Stipe that much.
Yeah.
Is that UFC 309 is headlined by John Jones.
It's the return of John Jones.
It is. John Jones versus Stipe.
No.
It's John Jones.
Oh, it's because John Jones is a star.
Like, to say it's the return of John Jones fought 2 years more recently than
Stipe did. Yeah, you're right.
So I feel like Stipe, like the mystique behind Stipe should be a lot higher than it is. I feel like Stipe is getting counted out for many reasons. His age, his ring rust, his chin just got really tested.
Yeah.
And it's like people say Jones and Ngannou, like everyone says Jones and Ngannou's the fight to make.
Yeah.
Because those are the two best guys in the world.
I would agree.
Francis almost killed Stipe.
Yeah, he did. Like. Yeah, he did.
But
he knocked him out in round 2.
Yeah, but he knocked him out in round 2.
Yeah.
That was 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
I just feel like it's gonna be an easy day in the office.
I think it will be too. I don't think John Jones is gonna struggle at all.
I think it's gonna be easier than the Cyril Gane fight. Maybe not time wise. Maybe it won't be 40 seconds.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna have the same amount of opposition.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I think it's gonna be a dominant win. I don't think Stipe stands a chance. I think John Jones is gonna steamroll him for sure.
Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler.
That's a great fight.
Yeah, I like that fight a lot.
We watched the first fight.
We did.
And that was a good fight.
Yes.
And Chandler got submitted in round 2, right?
Something like that.
Cause he knocked down Charles Oliveira at like the end of round 1.
Yeah, well, he got knocked down in round 1 too.
But
I believe.
I say that's a great fight. But even like Michael Chandler's 37, 38 years old now. Because he waited 2 years on Conor McGregor. And Charles Oliveira is like 33.
Yeah.
So he's not exactly young. I think Oliveira is going to win again.
He got KO'd by Oliveira in the very beginning of round 2.
Yeah.
19 seconds in.
Yeah, he got, did I say submission?
Yeah.
It was the left hook that he knocked him out with.
I don't know. It's just like there's never a bad Michael Chandler fight. And the risk of that is you're on the wrong side of him.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yep.
Like he will bring the fight to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And there are so many killers in the UFC lightweight division.
Yeah.
That if you bring the fight to someone, they're going to bring it back.
Yes, most definitely.
You're going to get finished.
Yeah.
So
I think Oliveira's going to get him.
Ring rust. Oliveira is like Chandler, he wants the Conor fight.
Yes, he did.
Oliveira wants the title.
Belt. Yeah,
and
he wants
not
to fight.
To say Chandler doesn't want the title.
But it's not as needed.
He's looking for McGregor.
Yeah.
He's looking for the payday. He wants to put on big fights.
Yep.
Oliveira wants to be the champ.
Yeah.
And I think Oliveira's going to fight a lot smarter than Chandler.
Yeah.
And I think he is going to beat him again.
Yeah, I think Charles Oliveira is going to win too.
Incredible fight though. That might be fight of the night.
I think it definitely will be. I don't know how Oliveira is going to win.
Yeah.
Maybe
Cuz he's
all around.
Like before Islam,
it's a 3-round fight.
He just lost to who did Oliveira just lose to?
Arman Sarukian.
Yes.
And he almost beat him.
Mhm.
And like that, like I don't know. When we watched it, I had it ruled for Sarukian.
Yeah.
But you could rule that fight in Oliveira's favor.
Oliveira is
almost submitted
nutty,
him
dude.
in round 1, I think.
He went on a tear before he fought Islam, correct?
Yeah, he won like 4 or 5 in a row.
And he beat killers, dude.
Yeah, he beat Poirier, Gaethje,
Poirier,
and then
Chandler.
Yep.
He beat Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson before Tony Ferguson's
at the beginning of the
downfall. Yeah.
Like Tony Ferguson was still no joke.
Yeah.
When Charles Oliveira fought him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he didn't submit him.
Exactly.
Like he didn't finish him.
He fought a Tony Ferguson that could fight that submission.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think that's probably looking like fight of the night, unless something crazy on the prelims gets pulled out.
I think round 3 submission, Charles Oliveira.
I like that. I think round 5 decision.
Is it a 5-round fight?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Probably not.
I think it's a 3-rounder.
It's tough, dude. When you get guys who are like fighting for the belt, angling for the belt.
Yeah.
Especially guys like Chandler who can go.
And Oliveira.
And Oliveira
was a
can
champion.
go.
Oliveira was a champion, yeah.
I don't know, dude. I feel like when they first did the 5-round co-main, I thought it was the stupidest thing ever. Like, not for a belt. When they were just like, okay, we're just going to have these guys fight for 5 rounds. I was like, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Now I like it.
It's entertaining.
What fight did we just see recently that was 3 rounds? I think it was Usman Hamzat. That was 3 rounds.
And that would have been a different fight.
That would have been an entirely different fight if it was 5 rounds.
That would have been a different fight. Yeah, I think 5-round co-mains are good, especially for champion level fighters, like your Oliveira, your Chandler, your Poirier, your Gaethje,
You need to let them cook.
Well, Bilal Muhammad's the champ now, but like
remember the name.
Yeah, like those those level of like Max Holloway should never fight below 5 rounds.
I agree.
And Volk should never fight below 5 rounds.
I agree. Unfortunately, their last fight they both did.
Okay, we don't gotta talk about that, bro. We don't gotta talk about that.
You're right. My bad.
Dude,
I know this has nothing to do with 309. Topuria might be the boogeyman, bro.
He's good.
He's got the death touch.
He's really good.
Like going into the Volk fight when he was like talking about like, oh, I'll beat Volk, I'll beat is like he was like, I'll go up to 55.
Yeah.
I was like, he's too small, and he just murders. Like he has like, I won't say the Pereira effect where he just kills everything he touches.
I mean,
he put
out 2 goats.
He was the
first person to knock out Holloway.
He put out 2 goats.
Yeah, back to back.
Which like I was sleeping on Topuria because I want to be a number 1 Topuria hater.
Yeah,
it might be the best 2-fight run.
Yeah,
in the world.
It could most definitely. I mean,
it's second round KO both guys, right?
No, 3rd round on Holloway.
Okay,
but it was like 2 minutes into the 3rd round.
Like pre-championship rounds, killing guys who could not be touched
by anyone else
for years, other than one another.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he just shot up. Like I didn't know who Topuria was a year ago.
He was the guy who got into that like backstage brawl with Paddy Pimblett 2 years ago.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And we were like, who's this guy?
And look at the difference between them right now.
That's crazy.
Like Paddy Pimblett is
maybe that's the fight to make, dude.
Paddy Pimblett will get murdered. Like that's a massacre.
Yeah,
that is a massacre.
Right.
Yes, I think Topuria is really good. I don't know if there's a featherweight who beats him right now. I don't think Diego Lopez is the guy. A lot of people think Diego Lopez has got it. I don't think Diego Lopez is the guy to put out Topuria. I just don't see it.
I'm worried they'll rush him because he might be.
Well, he's like 3rd ranked already.
I know he's fought some guys recently. He hasn't fought enough guys, in my opinion. I think he's got to fight maybe one more in the top 5.
Yeah.
To solidify him for a chance.
Yes.
It's tough, dude.
I would say the fight to make is Volk Diego Lopez. Winner gets Topuria.
I think Volk's getting automatic.
I think so too. After this past event, I think so as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the fight to make is Lopez Volk, to see how Lopez handles champions.
Is the ranking Volk, Holloway, Lopez right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. Well, because he knocked out. Did he knock out Brian Ortega? He beat Brian Ortega.
He did beat Brian Ortega like handedly.
Yeah, it was a finish. I just don't remember if it was a submission or a knockout.
Yeah, it's tough because you got to think, if Volk didn't kill them, Holloway killed them.
Yeah.
So it was like 2 guys running the division for the longest time, kind of eliminating everyone from the title picture.
Yeah.
And then now Topuria is the champ. So if you think about it, you got to fight a guy in the top 3 to kind of earn your title shot.
Yep.
Lopez is on a tear right now.
Mm-hmm.
Holloway. No, we're still going. It's just frozen.
Oh, okay.
Holloway's a nut, dude. Volk is a nut. Like, you have to fight one of the GOATs and Diego Lopez. No offense to him. You have to fight like a killer.
Yeah.
To get a chance at Topuria.
Yeah.
I'm moving down to 35 if I'm in featherweight.
Or up to 55.
Yeah, but then you gotta fight. Think about all the killers there.
As I watch 55,
it's not as stacked as it was, right?
I think we all overrated 155.
I think
it's not that it's not stacked. It's not that it's not stacked. It's a great division, but I think we all overrated it. I think we all overrated Conor McGregor. I think we all overrated Dustin Poirier, and I think we all overrated Justin Gaethje. And I think I definitely saw that after Justin Gaethje was manhandled by Holloway.
Sorry, technical difficulties again.
Yes, sir.
You say they're all overrated.
A little
They've been at the top of the division for how many years now?
No, you're right. They have.
And that's the issue with 55 is like a lot of people
it's the
say
same guys.
It's clogged.
Yeah.
These guys are all like
but featherweight
soon to
is
retire.
like that too. I mean, we were just talking about that.
Well, they're clogged because of like 2 guys.
Yeah.
Lightweight is clogged because of like the entire top 5.
Yeah.
And they're all older guys. Like you said, Chandler's 38.
Yep.
Poirier is...
Chandler's not top 5 anymore.
That's right.
He's like 7.
He's been out. Poirier has been making his last run at the title for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are all on their way out of the division. Like, they're on their back 9.
Yeah.
They're probably on their back 3.
Yeah.
And, like, then what? You guys are just going to get promoted, and then they're going to have to fight Islam, and they're going to get killed.
I think Islam...
Because they can't get through the barrier that is the top 5.
Yeah, I think Islam is brutal. I think, like, if you take, like, a Max Holloway...
Yeah.
I think, like, obviously Max Holloway beats Justin Gaethje.
Right.
I think
he beats Islam.
I don't think Max Holloway beats Islam.
No, I think Islam might maul him.
I just don't think Max Holloway has the... we haven't seen enough of his wrestling, so this is under an assumption.
Yeah.
I don't think his wrestling is up to par to handle. It's definitely not up to par to handle Makhachev, because Topuria took Holloway down at ease, at will.
Well, and Holloway, he's naturally a 145er.
Yeah.
So when he fights at 55, he's a smaller frame. He's a smaller 55er.
Well,
he's got heavy hands. He put Gaethje out cold.
And he's 5'11".
But I'm saying he's like
thinner.
Like he's not as big. And I say that to say Islam is a welterweight fighting at 155.
Yeah,
he is massive.
He's
for
very
that
big
weight.
for lightweight.
So you got to think about like maybe not the weight discrepancy. They might be similar in weight on fight night.
Yeah.
But Islam has such a big frame. Like all those Russian guys, they're just so massive when they fight. Khabib was the same thing, and that's why they're so strong. That's why they can just grab you and do whatever they want with you.
Yeah. Most definitely.
I think all those fights are going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to 309. One more, Bo Nickel, Paul Craig.
Bo
Nickel's going to sweep him.
Bo Nickel's going to beat him.
Is Paul Craig washed?
Yeah.
I think so too. No offense, Paul Craig. We'd love to have you on the show.
Yeah, we would, dude. Actually, hit up our guy.
Dude, Paul Craig,
reach out to our guys. Actually, no.
I'll email you.
We'll reach out to your guys.
Unless you lose, then Bo Nickel's coming on.
No, we'll take both of you actually together at the same time.
We'll do the post-fight press conference live from the SCRINKCAST.
We got enough seat in the studio for you guys.
It'll be the 3 of us because Connor will be back. John Morgan will have the first question. Bo Nickel and Paul Craig. Yeah. And we're going to squash this. Whatever bad blood you guys have fabricated going on for next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever trash talk gets made up at the press conference, we're gonna squash it.
We are gonna take it. We are the mediators. We will take care of you guys.
Yes, sir. And not only will we take care of them, we're gonna take care of you guys, the SCRINKCAST listeners.
So stick with us.
Are we good, bro?
Dude, I thought that's what you were leading us into.
Do you wanna? Should we wrap it?
I think it's about time to wrap.
I'm ready to wrap.
It's an hour and a half.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take my ass to bed.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. I have a pounding headache.
Yeah.
Viewer retention is probably like 10 minutes at best.
No, dude, I'm gonna listen to all of this. I'm gonna listen to this 4 times.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, what the hell are we talking about?
It's definitely a little disjointed, but
who cares, man? We're coming back.
Exactly.
We had to catch them up on where we've been.
Mm-hmm.
We had to talk. We flowed, dude.
We kind of did.
Like, you gotta think, there's not one point in this hour and a half where we just were sitting.
No, I agree. And I didn't do all the talking.
No, dude, we had conversation, and this is what the SCRINKCAST always was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's just.
And it took us 6 years to learn how to talk to our best friend.
We just needed you and Connor to come out of your shell a little bit.
We just came to our own, bro.
Exactly, you guys are men now.
And we're coming hard next week. Next week is going to be a rough listen because I'm going to be asleep for the entire podcast.
But Connor and I won't be. And
yes. You will still have 2 hosts.
I don't think Connor will be very...
Connor's not excited to do the podcast.
No, I don't think Connor will be here to enjoy it. But I will try to keep you guys...
So next week is going to be Sal commentating UFC 309 while Connor goes, yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, so...
And the microphone is gonna be right here, and I'm gonna go.
So I don't know. Maybe the podcast will keep Riley up, but yeah, we do have a problem with keeping Riley up for fights.
Nah, dude, we'll get some pizza. We'll get some undisclosed energy drinks that will sponsor us.
Yes, sir.
We'll get Quid.
We already got Quid.
Dude, we're gonna get Quid.
Quid out here in my DMs, bro. They've.
Yeah. He's in your bed. Quid's in my DMs. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the SCRINKCAST.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're new, I hope you guys enjoyed our little rambling.
For real,
just
bro.
Hearing about just two people's lives. If you're a returning viewer,
thank you.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't know if you exist. If we have returning viewers who actually exist, but if you are a returning viewer, welcome back, and we hope to have a couple podcasts for you guys at least.
If you guys listen to the whole podcast, please do us a favor.
Hit
comment,
that like
subscribe.
button. Yes, sir.
And
click that bell button so you could always get notified every 3 months that we post.
Every 6 years. Yo, we will see you guys in 2030 for the next episode of the SCRINKCAST.
Where it's another catch up and we're just like, yeah. Man.
Yeah, man, I got 2 kids now. I'm addicted to cigarettes.
Oh, man. Dropped out of college after putting all these hours into it.
Guys, but, dude, this is an old one. Ready? Be sure to share the video.
Damn.
Guys, we're doing this. We're sitting in my basement just talking. And no one's going to listen to this. If you listen to this, maybe you know someone else who will. Send it to them so we feel like there's a reason to keep doing this, man.
Give us meaning.
All right. 1,000 likes and me and Sal will kiss live on
That's
the stream.
a lie. That's a lie. Riley and I will not be partaking in any of that.
Dude, me when I make 999 fake emails. I don't know, man. We're almost there.
No, that will not be happening. Even if we get 1,000 likes, that will not be happening.
All right. Thanks for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. And also make sure to listen to the #1 podcast in the world, Impulsive.
Nah, dude. Why would you do that?
Dude, because, it's an and space. Logan Paul says that all the time on Impulsive. It's an and space.
It is an
so
space.
When you're done listening to this
but
podcast,
dude, we're going to lose viewers because people don't like Logan Paul.
But they're going to go hate watch Logan Paul.
Dude, we should...
They should hate watch Impulsive.
We should eat Lunchly.
Dude, should we do a Lunchly review?
We should do a Lunchly review.
Do you think the cheese is drippy?
I don't know. I'd have to see it. Do
you understand that?
Yeah, I saw the clip.
Good.
I saw the clip.
What you guys don't know is that
drippy, bro.
In the last 6 years, Connor and I aged 6 years, and Sal aged 32. Sal is old now, dude. Sal's elderly.
I am. I don't know anything that's going on in today's world.
Dude. Sal, who's the host of the Talk to a podcast?
Oh, that's Haley Wench.
Yo, that's pretty close.
Do you know why I know that?
Because you love the Talk to a podcast?
No. No. No, it's because she's a Mets fan.
Oh.
She threw out a Mets first pitch.
That's crazy.
And then after throwing out the Mets first pitch, she became like a big Mets fan for whatever reason. I don't know if she'll be a Mets fan next season, but on Mets Twitter, she when the Mets were in the playoffs, she was posting like "Let's go Mets," and it was like a Mets player with like her face photoshopped onto it. It was stupid, but that's why I know her name.
Dude, we kind of did this.
We did do this.
And we'll be back next week to do it again.
We will. So
I had fun. Did you have fun?
I did have fun.
We're kind of podcasters at heart.
We always have been, bro. I've been saying it. We were ahead of the curve.
You should get 2 guys that left the app.
Dude, we
talked about 3 things in my notes, dude.
Dude, it's a good thing that we have other podcasts.
I know, next episode is going to be 2 hours. Episode after that's 4. Incoming.
We don't have the Joe Rogan listeners, so I don't know if 4 hours will keep them. We're probably gonna. I think 45 minutes is a sweet spot.
Dude, we're gonna to
grow.
Nah, dude.
I think like 45 minutes if we're.
Because we're gonna make clips now.
Oh, we're gonna make a clip channel.
Who said anything about another channel, dude? I have a hard enough time remembering the password to SCRINK.
So we're just. Me too.
What's the password?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Didn't I come up with it though?
No. Maybe.
It's not anymore.
Okay.
Huh?
At 1 hour and 30, Sal says the password to our podcast.
What are they gonna do? Steal our 2 freaking listeners, bro? Like, yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to the pod. Me when I talk to nobody. We'll see you next time.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, you look like you had
I was gonna hit us with an outro, but it's been so long since I did YouTube.
Dude, it's okay.
And we'll catch you all next time.
See you on the flip.